Hi, I'm Asia Lane reporting live from Plano East Senior High to discuss the updates happening on this campus with Mr. Epler. Mr. Epler, could you tell us more about the updates?
We have so much that's going to be going on in the next 24 hours. We're going to be locking the doors like we've been talking about since school started. We're also going to have new bells that are going to be sounding, so we won't have the old ones like we've had. We've got an app that's going to be coming out so that we can communicate to you in emergency situations. And then we're also going to be updating our emergency practices, how we initiate those emergency situations that take place.
So can you explain more to the audience about the doors?
Well, I think if we look at this map, I'll be able to give more detail. Let's take a look at this map.
Here's a map of campus with the blue dots representing the doors that will be open during passing period. In Building C, there is a change that we want to point out. This door over here by the playground is not open any longer. To get in there from Building 4 and Building 5, when you're making your way over to Building C, you'll want to go in the downstairs area by the JRTC office and go up the stairs and get to the main campus level there. Other two areas that are closed off that used to be open is the B3 stairwell by the pond. To get to upstairs B3, you'll want to go through B2 stairwell and then take the hall, or through B4 stairwell. The other stairwell is this stairwell right here that's by the road going back to the back parking lot. This stairwell is closed.
So what happens before school and during lunch?
Let's look at that's a good question. Let's look at the before school and during lunch schedule, and I think that'll kind of make it a little bit more clear.
Before school, students will be able to access buildings C and D at 6:30 to 9 o'clock, buildings A and buildings 1 through 5, 7 to 9 o'clock, and at the start of A class at 11:45, all doors will be unlocked. At 11:53, all doors will lock except for building 2.
Now, don't forget, Asia, that during that time that the doors are locked during lunch, you can also go to a straggler door to get in if you need to.
Right, I forgot about that. At the end of A lunch, all doors will be unlocked. That will be at 12:31. And at the start of B lunch at 12:46, all doors will be locked except for building 2. Again, end of fourth period at 1:27, the doors will be unlocked.
When the bell rings, does the door automatically lock?
No, we've given 1 minute delay so that if you're close, you can get into the building and get onto class so that we don't interrupt instruction any more than we have to. So you've got that 1 minute to get in there to get into the building.
So what happens after that 1 minute time period?
So after that minute time frame, we've got these doors that we're called straggler doors, and there's one door in each building, and you would go to that door and get access into the building.
So here's a map of campus with all the straggler doors. As you can see, buildings 1 through 5 have one straggler door each. Building A has 2, and Building C has 2, and Building D has just 1.
So how exactly do these straggler doors work?
Well, you'll walk up to the specific door that we talked about on the map, and you'll go up to this little device here. Don't get distracted by other things that might be around the door. It's got a camera and a push button for you to be able to talk to the person in the security room.
So can I click it?
Yeah, go ahead and try it.
Can I help you?
Hi, I would like to get in the building.
I need to see your ID, please.
So what happens if I don't have my ID?
Okay, so what you'll do is if you have your ID, you'll show it up there. Now you don't want to put it all the way up to the camera because they won't be able to see it. So you'll want to hold it out kind of like that so they can see it and see you. And then if you don't have a badge, then what you'll do is you'll go to B2 straggler door, and you'll go in that door and go to sub-school and get a temporary badge. This is another step of the process of trying to make sure everybody has their badge and that we're safe and secure and everything. All right, Asia, I want to show you even more behind the scenes, what's behind the camera. This is our safety and security room. This is one of our safety monitors, X.
Hi.
How's it going?
And he's going to be able to tell you a little bit more about what goes on his side of it.
All right. So what we have here is I have a monitor that shows me everything for every door entrance that every student goes to. So as soon as you pull up, my system will alert me that you're there, and then when you press the button, now I can talk to you and tell you I need to see your ID, or that wait there and we'll come over to let you in case there are other people who don't have IDs with you.
So that was really cool getting to see behind the scenes. Is there anything else about the doors that we should know?
Yeah, there's two things. It's really important, don't prop doors open because that totally defeats the whole purpose of the locking the doors and everything. And don't let other people in also. You know, if you're letting strangers in and stuff like that, that creates a dangerous situation. So make sure don't let other people in. There's also some other neat things that are going to take place in that, you know, those old antiquated bells that you hear?
Yes. What about them?
Those are actually going to go away, and we're going to have new digital sounds. So don't be surprised tomorrow when the bells sound different, and be listening for them.
Okay. So you said something about the emergency procedures as well. What's happening with those?
Yeah, we're changing those up as well. If you remember, before you would hear a short bell or a long continuous bell for a lockdown or a shelter in place.
Right.
But instead of that, this new system that we have with the announcements will actually say what issue we might be having at the time. If it's a lockdown, shelter in place, whatever the case might be, so that there's not any confusion. Let's take a look at this poster and we can kind of go over each specific situation and what it's going to sound like. Here's a poster with all our emergency situations that we have. In the past, bells would ring short and long and you have to try to remember those. Now the announcements will come on and say exactly what the situation is. Each classroom will have one of these so you can become familiar, and they're also posted around campus.
That seems easier and more foolproof.
Yeah, it is a lot easier, and that's not the only thing that we have going. We have an app that we're going to be doing as well.
What does the app do?
It's called Alertus, and it allows us to send emergency notification information straight to your phone. Students will download the Alertus app to their cell phone, and when they're out at lunch or out walking around campus, they'll be able to get specific information that we'll send out if we go into an emergency situation.
Okay. So how can we learn more about Alertus?
You know what, we have a great video here that we can show you to show you how to download it and to get all the information about it as well.
The following information is provided to students and staff members of the Plano Independent School District concerning the Alertus Emergency Notification System. Plano ISD will soon begin using the Alertus Emergency Notification System at several campuses and buildings, including yours. Alertus will allow you to receive critical information during an emergency affecting your school or building. Alertus is used for emergencies. It is not a replacement for School Messenger, Remind, or any other messaging system you may be using. How Alertus works. Alertus allows the district to send emergency notifications to students and staff members in several different ways. Students and staff members who have installed the Alertus recipient app on their iPhone or Android device will receive an alert on their phone. Computer monitors at your campus or building will also display an emergency message. In the future, other components may be added. The Alertus Recipient App. The Alertus Recipient App allows you to receive emergency notifications whether you are on or off campus or in between buildings, such as during lunch and class changes at senior high school campuses. You must install the app on your phone in order to receive an alert on your phone. Computer Monitor Takeover. When activated, the Alertus system will also take over the display of most computer monitors. The emergency message will be displayed across the entire computer screen. When is Alertus used? The Alertus system is used during emergencies. This can include lockdowns, lockouts, evacuations, shelter incidents, or any other urgent or emergency event. Installing the Alertus Recipient app. If you have an iPhone, go to the App Store and download the Alertus Plus app. If you have an Android phone, go to the Google Play Store and download the Alertus Plus app. The app symbol is yellow. Confirm that you have downloaded the correct app. Launch the Alertus app on your phone. Your campus or building leaders will provide you with an organization code. When prompted, enter the organization code for your campus or building. Then click Next. Your campus or building leaders will also provide you with the PIN number for your campus or building. Now enter the PIN number. Then click Register. For Plano ISD staff members only. Only if you are a staff member. When prompted, you must enter your PISD email address. You will then receive a verification email from Alertus. Click on the link in the email to confirm. Students will not be prompted to enter an email address. Again, only staff members will be prompted to enter a PISD email address. Alertus is campus or building specific. Each campus or building has an organization code and PIN number for that specific location. You must enter the correct organization code and PIN number in order to receive emergency alerts for your specific school or building. If you enter the organization code or PIN number for a different campus or building, you will not receive alerts for your campus or building. Notification settings on your phone. Confirm that your phone settings allow notifications from the Alertus recipient app. Go to Settings, then Notifications, then Alertus. Toggle Allow Notifications to the active position. You will now need to confirm that your phone is ready to receive alerts. First, launch the Alertus app on your phone. Click on My Subscriptions and verify your campus or building is named. Then click on Settings in the bottom right-hand corner of the screen. Next, click on the blue Test Alert box. You will receive a message titled Confirm Test. At the bottom, click on Send Test Alert. If you have properly installed the Alertus recipient app, you will receive this message confirming your device is capable of receiving push notifications from Alertus. A few things to remember. Only selected campus administrators, building managers, and safety and security personnel can send alerts on the Alertus system. You must install the Alertus recipient app on your smartphone in order to receive alerts on your phone. The Alertus system will be used during safety drills at your campus or building, so you should expect to receive these alerts during drills at your location. The alert will clearly state that it is a drill and that no actual emergency exists. If you need assistance with app installation or notification settings on your phone beyond the information provided here, please contact your phone manufacturer or cellular service provider.
As you can see, we have all kinds of things taking place in the next 24 hours to try to make sure everybody's safe, students and staff. But it takes all of us working together, following the procedures to make sure this happens.
Well, you heard it here first, Eastside Panthers. We're going to go ahead and kick it back to our Eastside update. Asia Lane, Plano East.